Take two.
Meanwhile.
Alrighty, so we are back. We're playing a little bit of Mono Blue Karn Echoes here in the Legacy format. We got a new year, we got a new format, new me. So how are we starting out with our adventures in Legacy? I've played a little bit of Legacy on the channel before, but this is I am making a bit more of a concerted effort, especially because there is a competitive Urza deck, or a mildly competitive Urza deck at minimum. And Legacy just seems like a sweet place to have some fun. So we're playing Urza Lord High Artificer, but he's not actually sort of a huge linchpin of this deck. It's sort of more of a B plan. So our A plan involves casting Echo of Eons, which is essentially flashback Time Twister. The honorary member of the Power 9, sort of the Pluto of the Power 9. So Echo of Eons with Lion's Eye Diamond allows you to reset both players' hand while playing out your hand other than the Lion's Eye Diamond before that. If that sounds very awkward to say out loud, you will see it in the gameplay very easily. Lion's Eye Diamond says discard your hand, add 3 mana of any one color. So this is like the quote-unquote fixed Black Lotus, and Echo of Eons for the cost of 3 will give each player a fresh new hand. But we're also exploiting that by playing Narset Parter of Veils, which will allow our opponent only to draw 1 card off of our Echo, and Hullbreacher, the new hotness, 2 and a blue Merfolk Pirate Flash. If an opponent would draw a card except for the first one they draw in each of their draw steps, instead you create a treasure token. So if we manage to cast Echo of Eons with Hullbreacher in play, we get 7 treasures. Our opponent gets 0 cards, and we get 7 cards. So it's pretty powerful. We're also playing Karn, the Great Creator, in a quote Stompy shell. The Stompy decks in Legacy play a mana base consisting of Ancient Tombs and City of Traitors. We're not playing the full boat of City of Traitors, but with Ancient Tomb and City of Traitors, you can play a Chalice on turn 1 fairly frequently. And this allows you to have a lot of game against all the decks that are chock full of cantrips and cheap interaction that costs 1 mana, as well as some of the combo decks. Then we've got a whole ton of artifacts here. That means we get to play Emry, Lurker of the Loch, one of my favorite cards of all time. We've got a couple of Sai Master Thopterist in this main deck. Sai has been like weirdly great a couple of times, so although he seems like he's sort of out of place in this format, it's actually pretty important, and just like Urza sort of gives us a B plan. This is a pretty powerful and sort of straightforward deck. We know what we're trying to do, we know how we're trying to do it, and we've got a very small sideboard of Force of Will and Submerge. Submerge excellent against Collector Oof, which shuts off most of our deck, and so is Force of Will good against combo decks and just certain threats that we need to deal with. I have swapped out exactly 1 card. Stream Decker is not cooperating with me right now, but I swapped out 1 Walking Ballista for a Sky Sovereign. We need the boat. The reason I want this in the sideboard is because it gives Karn a card that he can get to shoot down a Collector Oof. It also gives us a card we can get to sort of fight Okos or Teferis or just general Planeswalkers, general stuff. And so I can bake the boat noise, of course. The boat guy is one of our
Meanwhile.
here. So I want to do him right, have the boat in the deck. We've been on a kind of on a tear with this deck so far, so I'm excited to see if I can continue this while actually recording for YouTube. And if you want to see more of this content, you can go to www.twitch.com/manasymbol and you can see my matches. We beat Negator77, the trophy leader, last night while I was festive. There was a crazy noise. No, I'm not posting that. It's up. It'll be up for 2 weeks. So frequently, if I'm not planning on recording a video to post to YouTube, I will be hanging out playing all sorts of music that would get me nailed on YouTube for playing it. We are against Dean Machine here in match the first. All right. We had a turn 1 Chalice into not much. Our opponent kept their 7. Our opponent is a Stalking Tiger. We're playing a pretty powerful linear deck, so I think we can do better than this hand. This is not great. I think we can do better than this in a game 1 in the dark. Now we're on 5 cards, so I think we may need to stop here. We could just pitch both these Karns. I suppose we could have gone lower in the dark because we could just find the Echo with LED, but I felt comfortable stopping here, so I did. Lava Spike. Okay, so we really want to find a Chalice. Un Chalice. Bauble. They got a bolt in their hand, and they've got a Grim Lavamancer on top. Yeah, definitely need to find Chalice. Chalice. Scryfall. I want to see what Chalice of the Void is in French. And Japanese. Woof. Okay. This game's not going so hot. Yep, literally can't do anything. Show me a card. Show me your moves. Exquisite Firecraft. Yikes. So those two are in their hand right now. Chalice of the Void. Languages. No, I have to go to a different edition. Mirrodin. What languages was Mirrodin printed in? Oh, quite a few. Localized image, not available. Calice du Vide. Calice du Vide. I love that. Well, this will get you to the current one. From there, you could click on my icon. I think that works. Okay. I mean, here's my blocker. So we're gonna take 2, and then we know they have Exquisite Firecraft, which is 4 damage. So 2, and then 4, and then another 2 once they find more mana. So we're looking pretty dead. We're not dead yet, because they can hit me for what? 4 plus 2, 7. The prowess trigger is not gonna make this big enough to kill me. So they can put me to 1 right now, but they cannot kill me. Okay. Oh, so they'll put me to 1 and then got it. All right. So this is our one shot. Wow. So just the super clunkiest draw ever here. This does keep us alive, in theory. So I'm not dead yet. Am I attacking? No, I'm good. All right, kill me off the top. Bang. Yep, that'll do it. All right, that's a shame. So I really could have kept the opener I had, the very first hand I had, but I felt comfortable with what the choices I made. I feel like I want Force of Will to protect my chalices. So I feel like they're going to have a bunch of artifact hate coming in here. I think we'll just shave down on some of our card draw. Just some of the grinding elements there. I guess I just cut, what, 3 blue cards, but I'm adding 4 blue cards, so I'm actually going up on the Force of Will count. Having less echoes seems okay. Yeah, we know what we're here for. Is there, do they have uncounterable artifact destruction, I wonder? Not sure. All right. Not the best. Oof. Yeah. There we go. This is what we're looking for. This is what we're looking for every time. So, turn 1, Chalice. Chalice and Opal. We don't get to go anywhere with it right away. Because Mox Opal is legendary, but we only need to draw 1 artifact to be in great shape here, and hopefully the Chalice buys us some time. That's the dream. I don't know exactly what they're playing to deal with me here, so I think I'll play this Opal out. They're not playing Force of Vigor in their mono red deck, I don't think. But I'm not 100% sure exactly. That was the sickest rip. Karen. Alright. What am I getting? Oh, I can get LED here and just go off with Echo. But I don't think I need to do that. What are the chances they can kill my Karn next turn? Not particularly high. I want to just like get like Liquimetal Coating, but I just don't know what they're able to do here. I want to make sure I grab something here in case they kill my Karn or start cracking out of the prison. I'll get a LED. I'm not gonna bother playing it because I can't go off at sorcery speed, but I think this is reasonable. We'll see in a half a jiff. They hit me with like Price of Progress. Yeah, that was one of the things I was sort of expecting, but all right, so we can just boat this. Are we getting the boat? I want to get the boat. Boat noise? All right, it's time for a boat noise, I suppose. I did pull up my soundboard. Yeah, let's do the thing. So the nice thing about the boat here is I don't get shocked for casting it. Now I do have to shoot myself for 2 with the tomb, but that's not the end of the world. Boom. Boom, baby. All right, let's go LED. Let's go. Oh, okay, they're just done, huh? All right. Got him. Got some new stuff on my soundboard, so yeah, I think I'm happy with the way that went. They folded to the Chalice, go figure. I wonder if they can get their Eidolon down on 1. I doubt it. All right, what do you got, nerd? What you got, Dean Machine? Do you finally have to mulligan? Huh? Eh? You done keeping your 7s? So I think, no, keeps their 7. I mean, I've got a double Chalice plus Breacher here. I think, throw this back. Spike. Ow. What's I like that one? Chalice. Boop. Da-da-da-do-da-do. I should have cracked the Bauble because if I pick up Force of Will, yeah, I would have wanted to cast him on that. Bolt in hand. Okay. Let's rip something good. Bang bang. Echo. Not the best. I guess I could use Hullbreacher to ambush this Eidolon. They have a bolt in their hand they can't really cast. Do I really need to kill this Eidolon that much though, or can I just play Emry maybe? Probably could just play Emry. Take the 2. I don't want to take free damage. Next turn we could Chalice on 2 as well, which should be pretty close to locked up. Goes to combat. Perfect. I don't assume that they can play anything that can interact with this here. Let's find out. Take 2, take 2. Ow. 4 damage, Hullbreacher. Alright. There's my blocker. Get him. Bang. Don't Eidolon again, please. Oh, shoot. I specifically asked you not to do that. Right then. Ugh. Brutality. Man, we flipped nothing useful. We gotta find Karn or Urza very quickly, or we are gonna be in big, big trouble. Alright, pass the turn. Grapefruit soda. It's delicious. Rift Bolt in Exile. Oh, yeah. Double Rift Bolt in Exile? Brutal. Well. I think we can still get out of this, but it's not gonna be... It's gonna be a bumpy ride. So, the question I have right now is how much mana do I need? Because I could LED, then LED again before I Echo. But, I don't really feel like going down to 3. Although if I find Karn, then I can Trinisphere to lock out their... yeah, lock out the Rift Bolts. So... I don't know. Let's go to 3. Let's go maximum mana. Last time I did this, I got horribly punished for it. But like if I find a Chalice here, we can lock out both of the Rift Bolts with the Chalice on 3. Although Chalice on 3 is not great for our deck. Cast Fire Blast. Womp. Just dead. Well, yeah. That's how that can go. So close one. But we just got messed up by our mulligans in game 1, really. Good old Fire Blast.
It's all over, people. We don't have a prayer.
Oh yeah, I also have.
They came from behind.
I should get the real one as well. I do have this one.
Stay on target. We're too close. Stay on target.
All right. Therzog 41. All right. Good luck and have fun. Boosh. Let's go. Turn 1 size pretty awful here because I want to play the artifacts after I play Sai. This hand is not very good. It's got a turn 2 Urza into. It's pretty borderline. We're in the dark. I'm gonna rock with this, but if I get horribly punished, I would not be surprised. Don't keep hands like this at home. You can do better. The appeal of this hand is the turn 2 Urza, and if I draw any other artifacts, I'm gonna be a happy lad. Windy Heath. Cracks the Heath. Savannah. Is Maverick? Green-white elves? Okay. It's a Dryad Arbor. It's one of the staples of the Legacy format to make the play that they just did there. All right. I mean, pretty sure we're just jamming Urza here. I don't. I mean, it's unfortunate the way it has to go down, but it's hopefully good enough. Hopefully, this gives us a sort of leg up on the mana that we needed to get rolling. Is it worth it to turn 2 Sai? Well, the problem was we were gonna yeah. I mean, but then I can't necessarily cast my Urza, and in this matchup, I just feel like I really want it Cub. Sure. It's like Urza is giving me permanent mana, sort of. It was a bit of an awkward hand. I mean, any way you slice it. What the hell? Oh my god. Brutal. They had swords in there. Oh, man. Okay, Literally can't do anything, huh? Whoops. On the plus side, we get to see that Chalice would be really good in this matchup. Real good. Real good. So they can take their snake up to a 4/4 pro instant. Not really problematic for us, assuming that we can get our game plan moving at all, which we are not close to at all. Really what I need to do here is draw an LED and just get myself a fresh grip, because we're not going anywhere with this as is. So clearly should have played Karn there, I guess? I don't know. For whatever reason, I was not expecting Swords to Plowshares, and I really should have been. Scoos shuts down the Echo plan. Oh, unless they tap down. All right. I'm trying, Jig. I'm trying to draw better. This is the best I can do. There are no creatures in graveyard, so if they gave me the opportunity to trade the construct for the Scoos, I'd probably do it. Because I kind of need that Scoos off the battlefield so I can Echo. Is this GSZ for 3? It's gotta be. Yeah. Is this Knight of Autumn? That will shut the game out. Knight of the Reliquary. That's a different knight. It's a different knight entirely. Well, that's like a horse of a different color. Anybody? No? Just me? All right. Does this gets untapped lands? Shit. So that can switch their plains or forests into wastelands. Brutal. I mean, I still think I'm playing Sai. I just... So we're definitely bringing in Force of Will, although we'll have to try to play around... Oh no, Submerge is what we want here. Definitely bringing in Force of Will, and then... Or sorry, definitely bringing in the Submerge. I don't know about the Force of Will, actually, because then we just have to play around Veil even more. Well, we have Chalices. It's all good. We'll figure it out. Is it going to be a 4/4? It's going to be a real boy? Cycles the land. It's got to be Wasteland, right? You have to get Wasteland. Thanks, Ginini1. Yep. Don't let anyone dim your sparkle. Well, that's wonderfully hopeful. I think this game is dead, but that does not mean the match is over. Activates Headstringer. Yep, you got a 4/4. They're going with 5, sure. Not really sure why they're keeping the Heath up. Maybe they finally figured out that, like, if I get Echo here, it's like my out. So, but I have 2 Echoes, so actually, if I do top deck the LED, we can go off anyway, which is kind of cute. They can't get them both. Sure. They tapped out anyway, so. I mean, Emry. This cannot possibly go anywhere, really. No, we're still on the draw LED or lose plan, which we've got what, 1 turn here, so they're gonna hit me for 6, and then Kasali Pride Mage. Sure, what you gonna do? Kill my land? Eh? Are ya? So they could go level up Hex Drinker twice and then crack in for 7. And then, oh right, I forgot they can still get the free crop rotation. It's amazing how often Echo of Eons seems to be on the draw LED or lose plan. Yeah, I mean, that's what these decks do. Yikes. Well, still could draw the LED. Still could draw the LED. Not dead yet. I need one thing on my soundboard. Where are you? Soundboard effects. Warcraft 3. That one. Okay. Yep, take it. And LED off the top. Bang. Come on now. Come on now. One time, dealer. Hit me hard. That's not it.
That's it. I'm dead.
Bloop. All right. So let's draw a Chalice. We want, yeah, Submerge. I feel like I want Force of Will, but I don't know what we cut. I mean, Hullbreacher and Narset are probably not great in this matchup, so I could go like that down, that down. Actually, Hullbreacher is probably better than Narset because it attacks and blocks. Can't be attacked down. So you take these two. Oop, these two plus. That's probably it, huh? I don't think I really need. I don't need Force of Will. I think I'll be fine. And again, I don't really want to play a game where I'm trying to mess around with Veil of Summer. Maybe I'm supposed to, but I think maybe we play around it by just not. Would you submerge a turn 1 Dryad Arbor? I suppose you could. Would one submerge a turn 1 Dryad Arbor? I'm not sure. Obviously, it depends on like if it's their only land, I guess that could be a thing you do. If they Greensun Zenith for it, probably not. Because the acceleration in their deck is not it's not terrifying. We need to keep this for Collector Oof as much as we can. This elf is having a time, huh? Surf's up, dude. Surf's up. Here we go. Like to play first? Yes, please. Yes, yes, this will do. I don't love the city. Oh no, your girl saw my Skechers light up. I love that. Because I like the double Chalice, but we don't go anywhere afterwards. We just gotta get lucky. I'm up all night for good fun. Having the backup Chalice means on turn 2 I probably just play a second Chalice. Just soft to Force of Vigor, but I don't know if they'll play that here. Well, we can't get the second Chalice on 2 unless we draw another 0 mana artifact. If we do, though... Wait, no, because I can play Mox, Float, Seat... No. Yeah, Mox, Seat, and Chalice are 3. So I can get the Chalice on 2 now. Yeah, you're right. So go this thing... This thing... Yep. This thing. All right. What you gonna do now? What you gonna do now? Do you have a plan? Ah! Wait, no, they kind of need the mana. Do they? No, I guess not. Start attacking me for 1. Just. But now I have the 2 artifacts anyway. Yikes! Jiggy help. I need to draw better. 8 cards in hand. They must have a lot of mana going on. Really hoping they don't have any devastating. Well, that's a thing we're doing. Man, we're so close to just like eating this game right here, right? So close. We're 1 mana off of the Breacher. Yeah. Maybe you wait. I don't really want to wait because if they shoot down my LED on their turn, then I end up nowhere. Like this is like plus 4 cards. They got nothing out of it. So, I mean, I think it would be pretty irresponsible to wait, even though it did look like it was like a good idea. So we could play Bauble. Pretty sure that's what I'm doing. And then next turn, Urza is going to be just freaking enormous. Because they could hit me with land Green Sun Zenith for 2 now and get Collector Roof on the battlefield, which won't be the end of the world, but won't be great. We won't need these Thopters to go the distance after that happens. So what do you have? Like 3 drops I'm okay with. I just don't want to see GSZ for 2. GSZ for 2 would be bad, because that means we're gonna get oofed. Yeah. So we gotta find the Submerge now. Teague. That is almost irrelevant. Yikes. Yikes, opponent. You backed the wrong horse on that one. Urza is not a non-creature spell, so sorry. Okay, so we can spin Urza. And still play another Chalice if... Why can't I not play this? Oh, it costs too much. Got it. Well, now they know it's there. I'm not going to attack with the Thopter because currently I can cast this Hullbreacher. No spinning with Eons. Yeah. I wasn't thinking about the Submerge. Yeah, this does mean though that they can't GSE anymore, which is actually kind of great for me because now I'm much less afraid of a Collector Oof. I have a Chalice on 2. Like it's already in play. So they've created more obstacles for themselves between here and the Oof that I feel like would be one of the best things they could play right now. So I almost don't want to attack with my Construct on the ground, but I mean, I'm definitely going to. I kind of like this team being in play. It's like it's just like a safety. Cool. It's exactly the kind of thing we're looking for. We'll go combat now. Let's go 1, 2, 3, and that guy. Swing for 14. I don't know. It's like, see, this deck is such a not an Urza deck most of the time, but he does do work. He does do work. So I've got 4, 5, 6, 7. So I would need to hit an artifact. Thank you for the follow. B4 L4,
And remember,
which is probably Bala. I'm assuming that's Bala. Bala! Oh, that's not going to do it, friend. That's not going to do it. Bala. Mother of Runes in their hand. Yeah, that's not great here. Hullbreacher. Alright. like to draw an extra card, please. Oh, game's locked up. What happened? What happened? What, really? The Hullbreacher is what broke you? I'll take it. I just, all right, I'll be back in 1 second. All right. So I am so Teague will shut off a Ballista, and Ballista doesn't help me against Collector Oof. No, I think I have to leave the Submerges in. I was thinking about switching it, but like Force gets hosed too, and I just have to be cognizant of the fact that if they go get a Teague, they will lock out my Submerge. Also, they saw the Submerge that game too, without me casting it, which is kind of unfortunate. This hand is a banger. Yes, please. Little soft to Wasteland, but we'll see. Do they have the good stuff? Yes, they do. Here's that play I was talking about. And I think I want to bounce the Dryad Arbor because it means that they won't be able to Green Sun for 2 this turn. Which I think is a pretty important tempo gain. Go Tomb, Chalice on 1. Mox Opal will be on next turn with the Seat. Yeah, we're gonna boop him. Boop! Oh, I don't have an island. I don't have an island. This requires me to have an island. I couldn't have done it anyway. Okay, read your cards, people. Read your cards. Womp womp. Yeah, exactly. We were gonna boop him. Then I realized I'm stupid. Alex, I would like to report a GRV on myself. Game rules violation. Not a good choice. If they have the Teague right now, we basically get locked out. This could be really bad. D1. Is that a demerit point? DQ. DQ. Got it. Got it. Got it. You Dairy Queen me. I will be horribly shamed if I ever get DQ'd because I have called so many GRVs on myself. So many. So many. My favorite GRV was that I showed my opponent the top card of my deck because I thought that Liz was going to what is the card? I thought she was going to Mishra's Bauble me, and she was Mishra's Bobbling herself that turn. She had previously been bobbling me, and then she bobbled herself, and I wasn't paying enough attention. I was trying to expedite gameplay, so I just pulled up the top card and showed it to her, and it was just one of those really funny game rules violations because it was like I didn't know what the card was. I just showed my opponent the top card of my library for no reason, and it was funny. But thank you for the follow, Colomino. Hope you're having a good one out there, wherever you are. So, Seat, Tomb, and if I play the Bauble, this goes live, and then we can play Karn without having to play the City of Traitors yet, which I like. So I'm gonna do that. And then I can wheel, if I want to, which I think that I do. I think so. It's maybe a little dangerous, but because we can't boat if they have a Teague. I think it's still fine to go Echo. So they're on 4 cards in hand. I'm gonna basically go to like virtual 8. I just don't have an out if they Teague me here, right? Until I draw an island. So it's probably best to just wheel now. I mean, I guess it basically guarantees that they'll have one, but I think I could end up ahead here. Because if they Teague me now, then I just don't. I can't even Echo. Alright, let's go. How good is the opener? How hot is this hand? Not particularly. Yeah, they could really mess me up on this one. Alright. Maybe should have kept those for Psy, in case I need to do that. I guess I'm hoping that Urza... Still no island, but we didn't get the Submerge back, so that's okay. Yeah, just pass here. Alright, opponent. How bad is it? Yeah, so if they can Zenith Fatigue, I get beat up here because I can't get the Sky Summer. I could get like well, we could cast Urza again. Try to go that way anyway. Actually, Teague wouldn't be too bad with this hand. Huh, that's funny. Oof would be terrible. Oof would be real bad. I wouldn't be able to do anything. If I get one more turn here without getting oofed or teagued, we'll be fine. I mean, it's bloody unlikely, but it could happen. Okay, so we need to draw an island and a Submerge. Maybe I should have had Force of Will in here. The more turns go by, the more I think maybe I should have had Force of Will in my deck. Random card in their hand was Canopy. Top card of their library is Jite. Okay. Well, I have 2 mana. I have 2 mana and 3 draws. So Submerge and an island, please. Yeah. Alternatively, how else could I have enough mana to cast Sky Sovereign? Not sure I could. I don't think so. Petal, no good. Yeah, clearly should have cast the Psy last turn, huh? Yikes. Okay. I can't, even if I get Ensnaring Bridge, not only does it not do anything because I have way too many cards in my hand, but, yeah. Although, okay, so I know they have a Vegite, so what if I just wish... What if I just wish for Spyglass? Turn off their Jite, and then we gotta pray for the future. This puts me on less outs that, means I'm not gonna die so quickly, but, well, at least we'll get to see if we're gonna concede quick. Let's play how fast am I about to concede. Not too fast, actually. Naming sword... Oh, they can't equip it. Huh, that's funny. So we should name Knight of the Reliquary. Because Stoneforge could get a Batter Skull, but that's going to take a while. Also, they have a Swords to Plowshares in their hand, and I don't have a Chalice anymore, so... not great. Alright. So we're going to name Knight of the Reliquary. Because if they can fetch up Wasteland, we're just toast here. Looks like we're going down in match 2, though. Not having such a hot record this time. Oh well. Deck is still a blast and a half. Just not high rolling hard enough. I gotta mull like a Jiggy Wiggy. Okay, so they shuffled away their Jite, which of course I didn't realize was going to be shut off by the oof. But then again, we got to name their Knight of the Reliquary here, so that's not bad. It's possible I was supposed to name the 2-mana 2/2 the bear, the naturalized bear that they play, but I mean they'd have to draw it or Green Sun Zenith. Green Sun Zenith makes that deck like super interesting. I love all these tutor packages in Legacy and all the wheels. Like this is really fun. Like you're kind of always like able to sort of puzzle over what your opponent could be searching out of their deck. It's like a really nice, I don't know. I enjoy the sort of feeling of consistency that like both you and your opponent aren't quite living off the top of your library as brutally as some other formats that I've played. Oh, I think in future I should bring in Force here. I'm not exactly sure what I should be cutting, but okay. Am I taking 2 and then you want to cycle your canopy probably? If they're going to cycle their canopy, maybe they should have done. Okay. So we know they have a Swords to Plowshares. So if I manage to get an island here for Psy, we're playing what, 7 islands? But I also drew a, okay, we're just dead. Cool. Was that 2 and 1 again? I think. So pretty narrow margin to lose that by. Yeah. All right. Moving on to number 3. I used up all of my luck on while I was streaming. There's a very special state of mind apparently that I should be in to play this deck, and it's the state of mind right after I finished playing Spanish Inquisition, which obviously I should make a video of, Jiggy, because since we 3-2'd that league, it was basically free. We 3-2'd it and we could have 4-1'd it too. So apparently I should do another Spanish Inquisition. Playing as Ferox. Okay. This is a person that I was sent a deck list from or by someone else. They were playing like a fair Urza deck, which is super cool. All right, so I'm on the draw, and they kept their 7. Play turn 1 Emry. Can't get to this Chalice yet, but I don't know what I'm up against. Sand seems okay. It's soft to a Wasteland. Urborg. Oh, this is gonna be Depths. Spirit Guide. Sylvan's Crying. Yep. Okay. I think my hand is gonna be pretty good against this. I'm not sure. So they could get Merit Lage this turn. With a Vampire Hexmage. So Seat, Petal. So now I can play Emry. I don't think Chalice matters anymore here. Oh, the Dark Depths is in their hand, so if I wheel, they lose it. All right. So I probably want to do that. We hit a different one. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, I didn't come here not to do this. Wow. That was not the best draw I've ever seen. Opponent says, well, this hand isn't nearly as busted. F. Thoughtseize. Sure. I'm pretty redundant over here, so I'm not worried. Single Thoughtseize worries me not. Single grain of rice can tip the scales. All right, what do you got? What do you got? What do you got? You got Mo? You got a land drop. You gonna drop that land? Drop it. Drop it. Oh. Drop it. Oh. Name's Urza. No respect for Emry. None. It's just rude is what that is. Okay. I mean, I'm still playing Urza, I'm pretty sure of it. His mana abilities still work too, right? Yeah. Interesting. So, play Urza. Trigger. Get back my Mox Sapphire. Activate. Play another Emry, see if we can mill another Echo for the next turn. A fresh Echo. Wow, that was a really bad mill. We milled 3 cards. Yikes. Alright, well, we've got Narset for next turn, so should be alright. See if we're dealing with a 2020 flyer. We could draw into a Psy, although I really don't have any way to expedite that. Like, Narset can't find it, and Mana Confluence, sure. Still no Dark Depth. They could crop rotation to it. Yep. Okay, so if they have crop rotation right now, they can go instant speed Merit Lage. So we need an out, or we are dead. So what can Narset actually draw me? I guess we'll find out. Going lower than 18 doesn't matter. As long as you're below 20, you're in trouble here. So we'll just play the Narset. I guess I could find the last Karn. That would do it. Which would be wild, but... LED, LED, Bauble, Bauble, Womp Womp. Well... That's not gonna do it. If they have it, which one assumes that they do. Go to combat. Attack for 5. Maybe they don't have it. Maybe they just won't have it. I mean, they tapped for green earlier, but you know. Oh, I missed a land drop, didn't I? Oh my god, they didn't have it. Wow. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this. I'm not as dead as I was expecting to be. Okay. Sure, you got her. Bog me. They just got rid of 3 freaking Karns. Brutality. Sure. Well played. Sure. Okay. That explains some of the things that happened. Not all of them, but some. Sure. Smash. All right. Don't crop rot. Maybe we're okay. Double stage. Wait, but so they just played a land, so they don't have it here. Sick. Okay. Hey, Jiggy, we started drawing better. Jiggy! Get in here, we're drawing better! Okay, that's something we were looking for. I mean, we don't need it anymore, but... I don't know, smash? Yo, Spirit Guide. Let's smash. Cube tomorrow. You mean VRD? VRD I know we're doing tomorrow. I have no idea what to draft. It usually comes down to what your seeding order is, right? Like where you end up on the seeding order. They have Confluence in hand. I'll just crack the Bauble again here. If I'm gonna die, I want to see what cards I have access to. Oh, fun. And here's me just sacking my Hullbreacher. Duress. Whoops. Wait. That's funny. This is awkward. They have to take a card. I love that. Like, that's so funny. Opponent says for you. Awkward. What do you got? What is your last card? Okay. Am I dead? Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, we're in trouble now. I mean, yikes. How do I even? Okay. Oh, finally. I don't really want to show them this if I don't have to. Although I guess we're gonna wheel, so they'll probably see it because I assume they're a good player. I don't even know if I should wheel here. I probably shouldn't, right? Just go Tomb. Go attack for lethal. They'll block with the Hex Mage. Probably was supposed to attack with both. What's up, Pi? We're learning Legacy here and doing it very poorly. Sigh. I think we'll just go Sigh into Bauble. Because now I have a flyer, so it's basically game over. No! A single Thopter token! Merit Lage can never defeat such power. Playing Urian is a companion in Vintage Cube. That sounds sick. So did you just play 44 cards, 36 lands, and Urian? That sounds kind of baller, actually. Good for you. So we don't want Submerge, because they are unlikely to actually have a forest a lot of the time. And I don't think we want Force of Will, because they're all discard, so they just strip away whatever they need to kill us. I think we just want to stay on the proactive plan and just sort of make sure that we navigate to some of the cards that matter. I mean, I feel like I could cut like Narset and Hullbreachers here for Force of Will, but... And that game was a perfect example where we just had a wheel early, and as far as what they were telling us, you know, I mean, I don't know if my opponent was honest with me, probably not, but they were like, oh, this hand isn't as good as the hand that I had, and it's like, yep, that's what that does. That is one of the things that does. Force Mulligan. Leyline. Yep, I have played against this before. Inquisition. Okay. I kept a slow hand, and it may work out for us. We'll see. Okay. Breacher gone. Breacher down. Breacher down. Turn 2 Urza? No, turn 3 Urza. Turn 3 Urza. Turn 3 Urza could be okay if their hand is as slow as it looks like it might be. I do want to play out as much as I can, because we see they're playing Inquisition. So if they Inquisition me, they can't hit anything right now, which they should know, but depths, sure. X-Mage? Okie dokie. Well, found their 2-card combo. Duress is in their hand. Huh, it's cute. No. Sure. Alright. Well, I guess we pass the turn here and die. Yep. You got me. You got me. Alright. Let's get him in game 3, I guess. Talk about the Force of Wills. Probably better than... Narset's probably okay, actually. Hullbreacher is less than great. And we'll just go down like Bauble and An Emry, maybe? I do like Emry, though. Maybe just an Urza. No, I want blue cards. Just a second Bauble, I guess. Alright, let's try it like this. If we get a Chalice on 1 with Force, that's really nice. It's a nice way to start, if we can. Well, let's see what our deck presents to us here. So this is Echo with Force backup. We get to dump a Bauble into play. If they have Leyline, we get totally shut out by keeping this hand. Well, not totally shut out. Mostly shut out. I don't know. I'm not a coward. Listen. We're going to go 0-3. This is going to be the... Yep. Okay. Yep. They have a Hex Mage in their hand. Yikes. Alright. Oof. They got me good. Reclaimer. Pitch the Emry, I guess. I mean, well, I guess pitch one of the size. Sure. I mean, yeah, we're getting there. Leyline is brutality. It's so nothing we can do. Yikes. The turn 0 Leyline just eats us alive. Yep. Alright. Brutal. Alright, well, I said it when I started, but that hand was not gonna make it through the Leyline, and we've having some, like, this is an absolute blast. We're playing every single game and having a time. Hey! What's up, Larynx Punchworthy? There was no alert for you. I don't know why. I'm going to play the alert from a previous one. We're recording mono blue Karn Urza Echoes, and it is not going very well. We've been close on everything, but we're against Burn, Maverick, and Rainbow Depths. Well, no, we're not getting whomped. There's no O2s in there, and every game we lost was like medium close, except for the last one where I kept a hand with the turn 1 wheel, and they hit me with Leyline of the Void. And it's like, oh, that gets me coming and going, huh? All right. Leyline of the Void goes on my radar as a brutal card.
They came from behind.
Or the more appropriate. Okay, what is Chalice of the Void in Japanese? What does this sound like? Oop. Koku no Hai.
虚空の杯
What?
虚空の杯
Cup of the Void is the translation for Chalice of the Void. All right, we're 0-3 against an 0-0, so let's give him a nice start here. All right, so we can go turn 1 nothing. Yeah, we can do better than that. Go turn 1 island. Turn 2 Opal. Nothing. Turn 1 Emry, you'd keep that. Alright, well, I didn't. Yeah, I'm going to 5 here against, they mulled to 6, so we'll see if they're on something equally busted. Alright, not great. This one actually does not get a lot better very quickly. We'll go, we're now on the, go for Echo and Echo and LED or bust. Alright, so this is turn 1 Emry, and we have an Echo in our hand. So we keep 1, 2, 3, 4. We have only keep 4, so oh, if I keep the Echo, I can't. Alright, so probably we keep these 4. We just go turn 1 Emry and hope to ride it. So that's fine. It's a little sucky, but like we're on the play, so I suppose we could. We could go no land and just go petal, bauble, crack the petal for Emry. And then these 4 cards with no land, right? It's about as good, right? Except now we're guaranteed to have Echo. All right, let's do it. Well, the one thing you've got to say about this hand is it's wasteland resistant. Go Bauble, Emry, or sorry, petal. You go cast my Emry. I would like to cast it with my petal. Huh? How you like me now, opponent? What are you gonna do? Play, oh, we didn't, we flipped the wrong thing. All right, it's fine. What are they gonna do? Swords to Plowshares me? Come on. Nobody plays that card in this format. Nobody! We're finally gonna write it to Delver, so it's gonna be like Bolt. Oh no. Don't do it. Don't do it. A blue. Whew. Not so dangerous. Not so dangerous. Still dangerous, but not so dangerous. All right. LED off the top. Come on. Let's just do it. Let's just hit the LED off the top. It's fine. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What you going to do for May? Tell you what I'm gonna do.
Eat the pudding, 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 eat the pudding. Okay. And then we gotta get to work.
All right. We survived turn 1. Force Will on in their hand. Yikes. Well. I mean, I can make them force me. Or I can make them force me with Hullbreacher, probably. Especially if they... Oh, yeah, because we could go end of turn Breacher, and then they definitely have to counter that, right? And then we get... Okay, so this is kind of working out, by the way. Just... Not that my hand wasn't super sketchy, but kind of working so far. Oh no. See, I knew I shouldn't have played into this. My hand was so perfect. It was wasteland resistant, but no longer. Don't daze me, please. Please no daze. Force is fine. Force the hell out of this thing, but no daze, please. Yeah, give me that sweet twofer. Do you like this low resource game, opponent? Is that what you're telling me? You like to play with low resources? All right, so I think we'll just Bauble here for an extra draw, because I kind of need it. I would love to set up mana for the future, but it's just not worth it at the moment, because I have nothing to do with it. I'm drawing extra cards per turn right now, so we're not super behind. And the conservative thing to do would be play in Lotus Petal next turn, so I could play the backup Emry if this Emry dies. That's going to be, yeah. Okay. But I'm not being that conservative. I think we need to draw out. They have a Scalding Tarn in their hand? Cool. Good to know. I can Chalice on one. Seems pretty good. Petal. Petal to the metal. Chalice. Resolves. Yeah. Pew, pew, pew. Get wrecked, nerd. What are you gonna do? Hit me for one? What are you gonna do? Don't Oko. Don't Oko me, bro. Brozette. Bro they. Brobot. Don't do it. Don't do it. They didn't do it. Good. Okay. So, plan backup Emry is now engaged. Opponent is having a whale of the time trying to kill me. All right. I want revealed cards. I want to collapse it. I want to dismiss these things. Cool. All right. Just goes end step. Sick. This Chalice must be hosing them pretty hard. Heyo. All right. The question is, do I want to Echo and give them a lot more resources? Because I'm kind of winning as is, right? So I don't need to do that for the moment. So let's just not, unless I find a Narset or a Hullbreacher, because like it's just a good way to put myself behind. What's in your hand? They have a Hullbreacher. Aha. Aha. That's the kind of thing I was trying to look out for. Okay. Well, this got awkward. My hand is no longer looking as good to me. I kind of want to play this new Emry to try to mill myself into something, but that seems sketch. If they cast that Hullbreacher, they're gonna steal my draw off the Bauble. But they didn't? What did they do? Oh my god, what is this? What is this? Literally every single one in my deck is within my grasp. That's a yikes. That's a yikes from me, dog. Well, I mean, they didn't steal my draw last time. Like, I'm gonna keep doing this. I don't see any reason not to. But I don't really want to Emry right now, because what am I trying to flip? Because I don't have like Walking Ballista in my main deck. I don't have. These are all the things I can cast if I flip them. Well, I guess if I hit another Chalice, I could cast on 3, which would be like kind of mutually assured destruction. Yeah. Still got the Hullbreacher in your hand? Show me again. Show me again. Force a negation. Yikes. Okay, so they're building a pretty good situation. I don't know why they're not slamming this Hullbreacher. Like, I really am not sure that this here is a plan. And there's no way they're out of lands. Like, that just makes no sense. Currently, we're in a state where if I draw an Urza or... Yeah, or no, Urza specifically. Karn is fine, but I mean, Karn's going to eat their Force of Negation, so Karn would be... So, we know that. We know Hullbreacher, so we know 2. I want to pop 1 now and 1 on their turn. Just, we never want to have both going at the same time, essentially, while they have the Breacher threatening. Okay, now this gets weird. Oh no, because they have a force, they have a Hullbreacher. So do I just jam my Hullbreacher? Just eat up one of their forces? Yeah, I think so. Hello. May I? So we'll see what this exiles. So we know 3 of their 5 cards right now. They can't hard cast Force yet, so this is probably the best time to do this. Resolves? Are you insane? I think my opponent's gone quite bad. I don't even know what to do with this. So if I Echo and they don't counter it, instead they play a Hullbreacher, we both just get 7 treasure tokens. So what if I just play Urza first? I should have put out something to pay for days here. Force pitching. Stifle. Right? No. Pitching Brainstorm. Fair enough. So they have Force of Negation, Hullbreacher, and 1 card. True Name is also in their hand. Wild! Wow. So they've got Force of Negation, True Name, Hullbreacher. Weird. Yeah, I know all the cards in their hand now. They are playing green. Yep. Okay, so they steal my draw here. So do I just trade Hullbreachers and then force Echo? Because they'll force it, I think. I would really like to draw, what, LED? Bang? Urza's also fine. Urza's fine. Because they can't negate this. What an interesting game. What an interesting game. So we're going to 2 here, but I still got my Chalice, so I'm probably okay for a turn. Just gonna need to find a Karn, I think. It's got 1, 2, 3. I don't want to go to 4. They've got lethal if I do that. Just play a new Emry. Really hope to flip an LED there. Did not. Let's play one more Emry. I really need to flip this LED. Yeah. Did we get it? Doesn't look like it. So they don't have the True Name, they still have the Force of Negation. Nope, no LED yet. Yikes. Oko? Oh no. No. Oh sure. Okay. Yep, I'm at 3. Okay. I don't know if I can do everything I need to do. It's just too late. I mean, we'll try, but I'm just enough life short, I think, because we can cast the wheel, then they'll force it, and then I can't cast Karn without just dying on the spot. Jeez. I mean, maybe they don't force it, but I can't imagine that would be the case. They can even hard cast the force if they want to. There's just no way they let this go. Which, well played opponent. They really were able to drag this game out in a way that did benefit them despite my Chalice. And then I was not expecting True Nemesis. I think I took a bunch of hits from Arcanists earlier that if I hadn't done, we would have been okay. The triple Echo when they had the Hullbreacher hiding in their hand, though, was really crappy. But at least we didn't get blown out by it. At least we didn't get blown out by it. Alright, so I don't think I need Force of Will here. I think I'm supposed to be the aggressor. Sort of in terms of playing in the early game. And I don't want a 2-for-1 myself here, I don't think. But maybe I'm wrong. So the whole thing with Echoes, you just keep hearing it. I mean, that was... considering the opening we had, though, that was a very interesting game. We mulled to 4, kept a 0 lander, and Emry really did just, like, drag us through that early game. So they seemed light on removal. They never drew a bolt. We never saw a lightning bolt out of them. Not one. I mean, I'm sure they're playing it. We never saw it at all. They're definitely gonna have a brain in the post-board, but I mean, we can't stop everything. Just wanna rip a cracking good opener.
Stay on target!
That's so ratchet.
That just makes me happy every time. God bless it, I love that.
虚空の杯
Chalice of the Void. In German, it is Kelch de Lyre. Kelch de Lyre. Oh, was it in the episode? Did they put in their new episode, BJTK? I haven't listened to it yet. I was gonna wait until I went for a walk, probably tomorrow. Oh, they put it in the episode. Oh, that's That's cute, but it's embarrassing. Oh. That was for all the Faithless Brewers, right? I mean, for the creators and for the people in the community, yeah. Thank you. I mean, I do love them. That's why it's embarrassing. Because they're just fantastic folk. So, this is like everything, right? This hand is insane. Holy crap. Right? This is just about perfect. We have to pitch the Karn, but like, whatever. Because we get to probably jam. Well, like, it's like if the Chalice resolves, they get beat to hell. We can even play... Yeah, this is going to be... I think this game might be no contest. We'll see. LED. It's almost the perfects. If I had an Emry in my hand, this hand would be somehow slightly better. If they force me to... Well, if we're going to wheel here, yeah, that's fine. Which we are. We're going to float a blue first because I don't have enough artifacts once I sec the LED. All right, do you have a second force? It won't kill me if you do, but... Nope. All right. There's the Emry we wanted. Yep. All right. It flips an LED, and I have an Echo in my hand. Sick. All right. How did they introduce it, if I can ask you to describe? I mean, I should just go listen. I just, it wasn't mentioned in the episode description, so I didn't immediately think like, oh, I've got to go check this out. Okay, yeah, so I'm glad I kept the Bauble, although we're going to have to sack our city here, which is not the best. I can lead on Psy, though. I don't have any artifacts to play. Well, now I do. All right. So tap the city, play the seat, play the Psy, play the... Maybe we just want to jam Narset this turn, huh? Narset is real good in this matchup, I assume. Oh, shit. Trigger. Play Petal. Probably want to be as mana efficient as possible. Plus, Urza is is a creature, so if they have Force of Negation, they wouldn't be able to beat him, but they have Force of Will, so. Gotten them to Force twice, though. That's not the end of the world. If they have a Wasteland, I'm going to be less than happy, but sure. Okay. I mulled you to that. Why are you so ungrateful, opponent? Don't waste me, please. No waste. Well, shoot. I mean, they had the Force anyway, so they were going to stop my Narset if I tried that attack. Oh, yesterday was the night to get wasted. Today is the day to like day drink to cope with your hangover. I didn't do that, but I did deal with my hangover this morning. I haven't been day drinking. I might start at 5 when I'm cooking dinner, but that's what I usually do anyway. Top card is Brainstorm. Okay. Trigger. Okay. Psy is actually kind of good in this matchup, huh? Oops. I mean, obviously I want to play the Narset, but they have Brainstorm on top, which means the Delver's going to flip instantaneously, so... Consider Narset no down tech. I'm just too but the thing is I'm worried about them just having a bolt, like, and then I get 0 value out of my Narset. So, well, it's not 0 value, but it's I don't know. Maybe I'm being greedy. I'm not sure. Sure. I mean, also, there's a good chance I'm not thinking about like the value of Narset properly in the matchup, because she does shut down like a lot of stuff on their side. Like every brainstorm means that they are more or less and less likely not to have the answers they need for something that I have, right? So turning off the cantrips is worth something. I agree with you. There's a reason I would love to have a Chalice. Like turning off their cantrips with Chalice is A+. Dreadhorde? Mm-hmm. So we could go Karn for Tormod's Crypt, which gives me a Thopter as well. We'll see what we pick up here. Yeah. I like Karn for Tormod's Crypt. Just puts pressure on them in a nice way. This guy. You got 2 cards in hand. How good can they be? They could be the nuts. So we could Echo here, but I have Narset, so if Karn does not get punked here, and he shouldn't do, then we should be kind of in good shape next turn anyway. So it's going to be an interesting little sequence here. Another land is good. Another land is great. They are slightly flooded, and that's good enough for me. I think they definitely should attack with Dreadhorde, I'm pretty sure, just to force me to pop the Tormod's Crypt. So they target, and we Crypt them. I mean, target whatever you want. It's not gonna matter. I love them. I do love them. Guess I could listen to the Faithless Brewing episode while I'm cooking. Great program. A braid? Ancient Grudge. Yep. That's a good one. It's a good one. I mean, I even need to block. Doesn't do anything for me to block. Bye, Karn. You did good work. I mean, the Arcanist is still off, right? They have nothing worth flashing back with it, so that's not the end of the world. We're just jamming Narset here, trying to find another cheap artifact. That's a good one. It's a really good draw right now. Obviously, playing it on 1 isn't the best when they have Ancient Grudge like literally sitting in their graveyard staring at me, but it gives me the Thopter, which is what's really going to matter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if I want it. Probably let's Narset first, see what we dig to, assuming that she resolves. I think she should. They could fetch an Pyroblast or red Elemental Blast. Petal, Bauble, Echo. That's definitely the Petal. Yeah, it's definitely the Petal, because this way we get the most blockers. I do have 4 mana, so I could go for Chalice on 2. I think because I have enough blockers, we go Chalice on 1, because this is going to tax them in that they want to, like if they have a Bolt, right? They need to grudge the Narset, or grudge the Chalice, and then, yeah. Maybe that's not good enough. We'll see. Might just be hard casting Echo next turn, which is pretty fun. Haven't done that in a while. Green. Ancient Dredge, yeah, sure. The cantrips are still off for now, until they get this Narset off the table. So they are in not the best place until they get rid of this Narset. Go into combat, sure. Nope. Alright. Good. Perfect. Absolutely perfect draw. Trigger. Alright. Alright. You got it? Force of Negation? Scoop City? Aw, boo. Force of Negation would be ideal, of course, because, oh my god. Man. Okay. I'm not... So they get all the treasures. Right. And instead I just don't... they just didn't... Oh, they're at 1 card in hand. But they were 1 card in hand before. Yikes. Good lord, that was a quality last card. Okay, well, I mean, they have infinite mana now. Yikes. That was not what I was expecting. Who breaches the Hullbreacher? Wow. We actually have an out for that. In fact, we have Sai in play already, which is a pretty good card against this situation. We're going to Karn for the boat this game, by the way. I do need to find a little more mana, unfortunately. But I could draw an Urza. Urza would be quality. They're not doing anything so far, so... Oh my god, never mind. I thought I was 1 mana off, and I'm infinite mana off. Jeez. Oh man, their draws at the end there were just the most busted. Goodness gracious. Ow. We just got totally sacked. Right out of this one. Right into the 0-4 bracket. Attacking, yeah. I mean, these are not here to do this. I should maybe block with 3 just in case they had a lightning bolt, but alright. So now their Dreadhorde can flash back their Delver's secrets, which is of course very dangerous. But I mean, we'll take it if we have to. Pink. 0-4 evolve. What is it? Cloudfin Raptor? Is that what that's called? Is declaring blockers. Love it. Moto, you said I could declare blockers. Why won't you let me? Yeah, we need Oh wait, all of their treasures are off. So the Null Rod is not the worst thing in the world. All right. I can start activating Sai. I should probably do that main phase in case I draw something I want to cast. So I guess we sack the petals first. Yeah. Bring. I forgot. I forgot that card still has text. It doesn't just annihilate my Echo of Eons. This game is so stupid. I mean, it's fantastic. Oh, brutal. We're so dead. I can't cast you. I thought I was gonna be able to, but all of my lands were artifacts. Our hubris. All right, so this Sylvan Library should end us. So they basically. Wait, but I have Narset. What? Hold on. Yeah. I mean, so this is like mutually assured destruction, right? I can take down the Breacher, but they'll take out my Narset, which is way worse for me. So I really should not have attacked with this Thopter, huh? Yeah, wasn't thinking clearly, I guess. I think getting their Breacher off the table is worth it. If they have Lightning Bolt, they really eat me alive here. Oh, they didn't even kill my Thopter. That's funny. They goofed. Sure. Now I can do this, assuming that they don't have another Hullbreacher. I think I'll just sack 2 seats of Synod. Because if and when I ever find... Yikes! Come on now. Soul Land? Not a Soul Land. Getting close. Yeah, I mean, I'm ahead on the race here. I don't think they successfully Sylvan Libraried last turn, right? They didn't get to move anything. At least one of the cards they're drawing is Daze. Oh, wait. Maybe that's not as good as I was thinking it was. Draws 2 cards with Sylvan Library. All right. How many are they putting back? What are you doing? Puts 1 card on top. Probably puts the 2nd card on top, but still. Oh, man. That was a tough one. We got messed up all over. So this was probably the league with the most learning, and somehow spectacularly bad. Just incredible failure. But yeah, I think I'm gonna need to do another video for YouTube, because well, no, you know what? I'm not a revisionist. Post the 04, post another one in a while. Because there were some pretty crunchy gameplay things here. Gotta look out for every blue deck playing Hullbreacher, I suppose. That's one of the big lessons of this. Because it basically didn't play against any at all in my previous leagues. And was not prepared for playing Echo against a deck that wasn't playing Echo but was playing Hullbreacher. That was the thing that threw me. I was like, you're not even playing the combo. It's like, yeah, Hullbreacher is a real good card. Turns out it's very good against Brainstorm. Who knew? So we didn't block there because there's a good chance they have a bolt by now and we don't have any way to deal with it. I think I missed a card draw at end of turn there off my side. Okie dokie. That could be a thing. So this is a May. They can daze right now, though. Yeah. They probably have it, right? Because my mana is so locked down, why would they not? Finally have the bolt, huh? Pyroblast. I mean, might as well try. They have the days. I'm just gonna scoop. I'm pretty done with this one, unfortunately. Yep. All right, cool. Well played, opponent. There's no way I was ever beating that. That Null Rod was too savage. We had too many of our artifact lands out. All right, so we hit the 0-4, and I am going to go and concede the other match, but I'm not going to bother doing that now. I think I'm definitely going to do another recording of this deck at some point, but I will be posting this one to YouTube. Sky Sovereign was going to be borderline useful multiple times, but we got screwed over in spots where our mana just got completely shut out. So I don't know if I'm playing against a different caliber of players today or what have you, but not such easy, free, fun leagues, but plenty of learning to be done here. So
Meanwhile.
now, but y'all have yourself a good evening. I am going to be back later streaming with the tunes on. If you're watching this in the future on YouTube, make sure to hit that like button and smash that subscribe button, and check out other videos of formats like Modern, where despite the fact that I am theoretically much better at that format, we still frequently do poorly. And for you who are live, I'm going to send you over to someone now, but feel free to wander on back in this evening when I go live again. Send you over to Squaw Chief. Enjoy.